5 blocks for you guys, and it's going to be quite fun. This first block is all about working that booty, a little bit of that quad, so you're going to need a dumbbell for that one. A lot of it is going to have the weight in the crux of the knee, and we're just going to be on all fours in that position. Now, if putting a weight in that knee is going to be too much for you, you can always put a band around the legs right above those knees to do the same exercises. So what this looks like on the first one, we're going to put that weight right in there with that knee, flex that toe, and we're going to do what's called a fire hydrant, where you take that leg straight out to the side, right back down. If we're looking dead on as I lift my leg out and bring it back, I'm not throwing my hip, rather I'm keeping that core tight and really working my abduction from that leg. After 45 seconds there, we're going to keep that weight in there. We got 45 seconds of that donkey kick going straight back, flexing at that toe. We'll switch sides, we'll do 45 fire hydrant, 45 donkey kick on the left, and then on all fours, we've got that beast knee tap, where we just tap the knees down on the ground and then drive it right back up to where shoulders and hips equal the same height, and we can squeeze that core. That's going to fire a lot of those quads. So, without further ado, let's get ready for this first block. Again, everything is on the 45. We're going to do it 2 times through. So we're going to start off with that fire hydrant on the right side. So I'm going to go ahead, load that weight there, flex my toe, and then start moving here in 3, 2, and 1. So again, I'm just taking that leg straight out and right back into my center line, keeping that core tight. Looking good. So shoulders are going to be over those wrists or knuckles, however you want to hold on to it. Again, if having that weight in that leg is too much for you, you can always try it with a band or no weight at all and just mirror that movement. We got about 15 seconds before we switch. Remember to squeeze that butt cheek, work those glutes. Let's get ready. We got that donkey kick now in 3, 2, and 1. Taking it straight back, coming on forward. Again, squeeze the butt cheek as we press it back. And looking good here, crew. Already past that halfway mark. Now we're going to be switching the left side, starting with that fire hydrant here in 15. Let's get ready to switch legs with that fire hydrant in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch for that fire hydrant. Again, face on, I'm going to flex my toe, lift that leg out and right back in. Working those adductor muscles. So I feel on the outer thigh. Looking solid, trying not to let that hip throw you. And tell you what, here in about 15, we'll go to donkey kicks on this leg. Let's get this ready. We got donkey kicks on that left side in 3, 2, and 1. Straight back. Again, through that heel. Feeling it in that booty. Keeping those shoulders over wrists. Looking good. At the end of this, we're going to go to that beast knee tap for 45 seconds. And that's going to be where we switch it and really feel those quads kick in. Looking good, crew. 15 seconds. Let's get ready. We're going to ditch that weight. We got 45 seconds in that beast knee tap. Again, on those knuckles or palms in 3, 2, and 1. Start in that tabletop position. Just tap those knees down, drive it right back up. Squeezing that core. We're going to feel the tops of those legs a little bit more here. At the end of this, in about 15 more seconds, we can repeat everything, starting with that right-sided fire hydrants. Then at the end of round 2, we should really be feeling those butt and leg muscles on fire. We're going to go ahead and go back into that right-sided fire hydrant in 3, 2, and 1. Come back to that fire hydrant. And make sure that side hip doesn't drop out on you. Keeping that core tight. It's a really small movement. Again, if that weight is too much and you have access to a band, same exercise with the band, or no weight at all, still focusing on feeling that booty. We got just 10 seconds. And we got donkey kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Donkey kicks. Pushing through that heel. Feeling that booty. Looking good, crew. Coming up to the last 15, then we switch sides. Let's get ready to switch sides here in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, we got that fire hydrant now on the left side. Core is tight. Staying out and right back in. Last side on these exercises. Ooh. Here we might start to feel that booty catching some fire. We got 15 until we go into those donkey kicks on that side. So keeping that core engaged. We go to that donkey kick in 3, 2, and 1. Donkey kick. Pushing through that heel. Still keeping that core engaged, shoulders over wrists. At the end of this, all we got left is that beast knee tap. And then we get that little break. And then you're done with the first block, which hopefully is worth your booty and those quads. Do a nice solid wake up. Ten seconds to that beast knee tap. Let's get it ready. We get to ditch that weight. And in 3, 2, 1, we're in that beast position. Just tap those knees. Right back in that beast. Squeezing that core. That small movement should be enough to light those quads. Looking good here, crew. Getting those knees stay away from each other. Just 15. Crew, we get that break. Now those quads and glutes are on fire in just 3, 2, and 1. Take that nice little break. So, block 2, and it's gonna also do block 4. It's a nice quick block. We do a bunch of different jacks. We start with plate jack for 30 seconds, either on those wrists or those forearms. Step or hop those feet out and back in. That takes us to that pop jack, where you think plank position, step or hop it up to that squat position, right back down to that plank position for 30 seconds. That takes us up to that squat jack, where we hit that squat, hop up those feet, or again, you can always step it out, 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds of a jumping jack, or again, we can tap it out. We got 2 laps through, again, 30 of everything to spike that heart rate up, crew. So without further ado, where's my mouse at? Let's go ahead and get ready. Starting with 30 seconds of that plank jack in 3, 2, and 1. Plank position, step or hop it out. Try and keep hips up with that shoulder height. Looking good. 15 down, 15 to go. From here, we're gonna be going to those pop jacks next. Again, that's plank to squat. 3, 2, 1, plank position. Step or hop it up. We'll hit that squat position. Right back into plank for 30 seconds. Looking good, crew. 15. Let's get ready for those squat jacks. In 3, 2, 1, squat and jack. Just 30 seconds here. Whew. And from that first block, I can tell my quads and glutes are loving these little mini squat jacks. So again, you can step it up as you need to. 15. Let's get ready for those jumping jacks. Again, 30 seconds of work. 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jack. Whew. Here's the good news. We do this whole thing one more time. So remember, find your intensity level. Change things up as you need it. 15 till that plank jack. Let's get ready, taking it back down. We got 30 seconds of plank jack. 3, 2, and 1. Still keeping that core tight. Looking solid, 15 down, 15 to go. We got ourselves some pop jacks coming up. And 3, 2, 1, pop jack. And that squat. Back down to that plank. Whew. Make sure you feel both the squat and that plank nice and active. Looking good. 15 down, 15 to go. Remember, those feet are nice and wide when we hit that squat. We got squat jacks coming up. In 3, 2, and 1. Squat and jack it. Whew. Less than a minute before a break. Looking good, crew. Whew. Jumping jacks in 15. So crew, we got jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Again, jump or step it out as you need to. Whew. Again, at the end of this, 15 seconds, your heart rate should be spiked a little bit, and then we'll be able to breathe it on down. Crew, we got that break coming your way. In 3, 2, and 1, take that breather. So block number 3, everything's either a single arm exercise or one arm at a time. We start with a split press. So if you can get all the way down the ground, my right knee's on the ground, my right arm is loaded. I drive up through that front heel, press that weight straight up, control it all the way back down. If going all the way down is a little much for you, get as low as you can that lunge, and then drive it on up. Halfway through, we'll switch sides. We then have that alternating bicep curl. So one arm comes up, slow 2 to 3 counts on the way down. That other arm goes up, slow 2 to 3 counts on that way down. After a minute there, bring it in that single arm low row. So the arm you're not using is along that small of your back. Hinge back in those hips, core is tight. Here we drive that weight up, control it down. What we're focusing on is keeping those shoulders even. So having that back hand along your back can help you keep those shoulders square and not rotating or dropping that shoulder. At the end of those 30 seconds, or at the end of that minute, we're gonna take it down in that dumbbell scorpion bridge. Option here, no weights at all. We drive up to that bridge position first, then reach over, going all the way back down. Then we switch sides, reaching over, all the way back down. Again, that focus is controlling that weight. Everything's on the minute. We got for 2 laps through. Again, if it's something that's just on the right, halfway through we'll switch to the left. Let's grab that dumbbell, get it ready. Make sure your shoes are tied. Let's get ready with that split press on the right. In 3, 2, and 1. Split press, loading, oops, wrong side. With my right knee's on the ground, loading up on that right side. Press it up, nice and controlling that way down. Make sure that the knees don't try and slide inwards as you're going up or down, and squeeze that booty. Looking good. Let's switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Same exercise. Watching for the same things. And driving up through that front heel. In 15, we switch to those all-train bicep curls. We got all-train bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder blades back. One arm up. Super slow on that way down for 2 to 3 count. Then we switch sides. By focusing on that super slow on the way down, you're going to start to build that muscle just a little bit more. We're doing one arm at a time to really isolate and focus. 30 down, 30 to go. Looking solid here, crew. Here in 15, we go that single arm low row. Let's get it ready. Single arm low row in 3, 2, 1. That back arm is back behind. Hinging at those hips, core is tight. Drive the weight up. Super slow on that way down with that control. Again, we're squeezing the upper back on that way up. Control on that way down. We don't drop shoulders out of alignment. So if you can see yourself in the mirror, pretty much you're not rotating. Looking good. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Getting shoulder blades down back. Focus power up, control down. Love it, crew. At the end of this, in about 15 seconds, we got those dumbbell scorpion bridges. Remember that option, no weight at all. Let's get it ready. We got those dumbbell scorpion bridges in 3, 2, and 1. Scorpion bridge. We drive up with those hips, reaching up and over with that shoulder. Control all the way down. Switching sides. If we're doing this right, you have these big muscles on your side of your rib cage called your lats are helping out with those shoulder muscles as you go up and over. Halfway through. Looking good for 15 seconds. Then we're going to take it back up to that slip press. Let's get that split press ready on that right side. In 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up. Nice and slow, control it down. Then squeezing at that top. Not breaking the mats apart below you. Looking good, crew. We're going to be switching sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Looking solid. Keeping that shoulder down back. We got those alternating bicep curls coming up next. Let's get ready for it in 3, 2, and 1. Alternating bicep curls. Drive up, slow and control. On that way down, we're working one bicep at a time. Looking solid here, crew. Now, it might be easy if you're feeling tired, let your wrist just go meh on you. Nay, keep that wrist nice and strong that whole time. We're halfway through. Pretty much meaning, if you've seen Schitt's Creek, don't Alexis wrist it. Keep it nice and tight. If you've not seen Schitt's Creek, it is a worthy bench. We got 15 seconds here, and then that single arm low row. Let's go ahead and get ready in 3, 2, 1. Arm behind that low back. Drive it up, control it down, keeping those shoulder blades down back that whole time. Love it, crew. Again, if we're doing this right, your core is engaged, so you do not activate that low back. We can focus on squeezing that upper back. Let's get ready to switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. We got that scorpion bridge after this, and then nice little break. Let's get ready with that scorpion bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Scorpion bridge. You're going to keep that core tight, drive it up, reach it over, and all the way back down. Looking good here, crew. Coming up on that halfway through mark. Let's keep that body going. Just 15. Find that control with that scorpion bridge. Keep it going that whole time. Tell you what, crew, we get that nice little break. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Quickly catching that breath. We're going to go back and repeat block number 2. So with all those different jack exercises, we start off with plank jack for 30 seconds. Then we go to hop jack for 30. Then we got squat jack for 30 and jumping jack for 30. So shake out what you need to. We got about 10 seconds so we take it up. Whew. Let's get ready. We got 2 rounds of this. Starting with that plank jack in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds plank jack. Again, keeping shoulders over wrist, core tight. As always, step it or hop it out as you need. Already halfway. Hop jacks are next. In 3, 2, and 1. Up into that squat position, right back down into that plank. Again, we always step it instead of hopping it. Or you can double up on a plank or squat jack if you need to. You got 15. Let's get ready for those squat jacks. In 3, 2, and 1. Squat it and jack it. 30 seconds. Looking solid here, crew. Whew. 15 down, 15 to that jumping jack. Again, you can always take to that step instead of that hop. Let's get ready to jump out in 2 and 1. Jumping jack. Whew. Remember, we got these one more time, and then that break before that 5th and final block. Whew. 15 to that plank jack. Let's get ready to take it on down. Plank jack in 3, 2, and 1. Plank jack. Again, shoulders over wrists. Nice tight core. Step it or hop it. Find your flow. $15 down, 15 to go. Let's get ready for that pop jack in 3, 2, and 1. Pop it, and back to that jack. Just 30 seconds here. We got it, crew. Woo. Looking good. 15 down, 15 to go. You're gonna just find that flow and stay with it. We got squat jack in 3, 2, and 1. Squat it and jack it. 30 seconds. Whew. Final minute before that break. Let's keep with it, crew. Looking good. We got 10 seconds till those jumping jacks. Let's get ready to take it there. In 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jack. Whew. Last 30 for your break. Crew, you're killing it. 15. Whew. Staying with it all the way to that 0. In 3, 2, 1. Take that breather. Whew. Let's talk about your 5th and final round. Everything on the minute. We'll do 2 laps through. It starts with a fun one called a messy push-up. So any push-up position you want to give me, we go down, we come back up, then you move one hand forwards, outwards, downwards, however you want to move that hand. Give me a push-up there, back to neutral. Push up, move your opposite hand, however you want to move it. So every other push-up is normal. The off ones are where you move your hand to a different position. So knees or toes would look kind of like this, where every other, my hands go back to that neutral position. After we do a minute there, we have that clock lunge. So you want to lunge in all the different directions. We've got forward, we got trans forward, we got lateral, trans reverse, and we got reverse lunges. And then we'll go ahead and do the opposite side as well. All those different angles. Trying really to have fun with as many different locations as you can. We then take it back to the ground for that plank rotation, but we're going to be on our elbows. So shoulders over those elbows. You'll be on knees or toes, core tight. Taking that arm up, rotating so shoulders still over elbow, core is tight, all the way back down, switching sides. Last exercise is going to be that kneel to stand. This one can be weighted or unweighted. You start hips on those knees, or hips on those heels. You drive it up to the knees, squeeze the butt as tight as you can. Then it's like you're standing up from a lunge, and then you go right back down, all the way down, heels on those hips, and then we'll switch sides. Again, everything on the minute, 2 laps through. We start with your messy push-up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get those messy push-ups. Again, knees or toes. You get low, then I move my hand, go back to neutral, then I move my hand. Again, just playing with all of those positions. You can get your hands through this minute. We're looking solid here, crew. 30 down, 30 to go. Coming up to about 15. Remember, it's your best effort. We've got those clock lunges coming in next. In 3, 2, and 1. Clock lunges. Again, we got forward, we got trans forward, that lateral lunge, trans and reverse lunges. Trying to find that balance as you go through, working into that opposite side as well. Whew. Make sure you're breathing as we go, crew. You all are looking solid. Halfway through. Next exercise will be that plank rotation. Right now though, keep that chest proud. Breathe into it. And don't step on any equipment that's inconveniently located. Just 15. Trying to even out those lunge sides if you can. Crew, let's get ready for that plank rotation on those elbows. In 3, 2, and 1. Plank rotation on those elbows. Core is tight. We're going to be on knees or toes. Try to lead with that shoulder as opposed to that hip. Feel a little bit more bang for your butt. Looking good, crew. 30 down, 30 to go. Remember, our fourth exercise this round is that kneel to stand. Weights are optional. Got just 10 seconds. Let's get ready. Kneel to stand in 3, 2, 1. Hips start on those heels. Drive it up, squeeze that butt. One leg comes up. Kick the knee up. All the way back down. And then we repeat, squeezing at the top. Switching legs as we drive it up. Common fault I see here, people forget to go all the way back down. Make sure you do so you can come all the way up. Reset those hips before we stand it up. And try to alternate those legs as we go. Ooh, if you're holding on those weights, they're just by your side in those hands. Love what I'm seeing, crew. If you forget to switch legs, it's okay, we'll figure it out. 10 seconds, then we go back to the tarp with those messy push-ups. Let's get it ready. We got messy push-ups on that minute in 3, 2, and 1. Messy push-ups. Get low. Playing with that hand placement. Again, knees or toes. You can always give me wall push-ups. Playing with that hand placement as well. That goal is really to challenge your range of motion and some of the different muscles that might be a little smaller that we don't use as often. Here's good news. Come up to the last 15. Crew, let's get ready to take it into those clock lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Clock lunge. Again, try to hit every angle as we go. and not hitting the bike behind us. It's a very nice motorbike. Whew. Looking good here, crew. $30 down, 30 until that plank rotation. Last 15, evening up those legs. Whew. Here we got that plank with rotation on those forearms. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Plank and rotate. Core is tight. You can take those feet wide, helping with that base support. Looking good here. Crew, you guys are crushing this. In about 30 seconds, we got that kneel to stand for the final minute. It's always good to end on a functional exercise. Ooh. Come up to 15. Okay, crew, let's get ready. We got that kneel to stand in 3, 2, and 1. Kneel, squeeze at the top, then we stand it up, right back down. We can get those heels onto, hips onto those heels. That's the phrase I'm trying to say. Ooh. This is great. I've used it with athletes, and I've used it with grandmas. Because it does a great job at teaching you how to use your hips to get up and down, which a lot of Americans struggle with. It's kind of fun. All the way down, all the way back up. 15 seconds, crew, staying with me. Crew, we get that break. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that breather. You guys did it. Thank you so much for playing on the side.